So here we have Kre-o Megatron, and I'm not going to do a review or anything like that, but I bought them last night and I put them together, and these toys are really cool. They're a lot of fun, but he came with a bunch of extra parts like that you use for when you turn them into a car or truck or whatever the hell he's supposed to turn into this time around. And I had a problem with the way he looked, because his shoulders are like real skinny, you know. And I might not be the first person that did this or made a video, so if there's someone else that put it up there, cool. But I took all the extra parts and I made him some like decent shoulders that are worthy of a Decepticon leader, instead of his little skinny like grade school shoulders. He's like not really sure of himself. Oh, Decepticons. So anyway, what I did is took the parts and I made these, and they'll go right on like this. So I don't know, I feel like that's a lot cooler. Kind of beefs him out a little bit. And I'll show you guys how I made them, so if you want to do it yourself you can. I actually managed to use every single piece, because the way I do it is I take his little shoulder mount cannon and I actually put it on his hand, so it's more like classic Megatron, even though it's kind of little and gimpy. And then you'll have two of these. I just stick these together, fill in the gap where the shoulder cannon was, so it fills that in. Then I take his doors and I put them on this long piece. These are all going to be extra when you make the robot. And what I actually did was I took off his little cage backpack and I put there's little holes on top of the doors. You can plug them right in under the barrels. So it'll plug in there, and then you got to put his backpack on a little lower than it was before. It doesn't look weird or anything though, so that this has room to sit. Maybe even a little lower than that. So now that could just kind of chill right there. Okay, and then as far as making this goes, you're gonna end up with this. You'll have a glass part. Here, let me put it on here. You have this long piece. Two of these with the hinges. A little tube hanger and your big guy here. So what you do is, how the hell did I do that now? Take this and put these on either side at the top, like that, right? Yes. Then take your glass piece, your windshield part, put it directly on like that, and then this long one will fill in the gap next to it, and then this little guy will bring this up even to that. And all you do is pop the wheel on right here, and that's all there is to it. It's pretty basic. I don't know why they would leave these out and not put them in for some better shoulders. And then to put them on, I just like to make the bottom part even with the elbow, and they pop right on. The only thing that kind of sucks is that it hinders his range of motion. Like if you put his arms all the way up, they will pop off. So if you're a kid that's like playing with them, it might not be that cool. But for a dude that's just gonna stick them on a shelf and look at them, it works out pretty nicely. So that's all. I just thought others might want their Megatron to have a beefy look. Look at my awesome shoulders. Man, those are some cool shoulders.